Hello, this is Jenny Ryan, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to share a client success story with you and the power of surrender. Now, I've been working with this client for a number of weeks, and this is the second thing that has appeared as it appears miraculous, but it's actually the surrender that allowed this manifestation to happen. So, this client wanted her daughter to go to this private school, and she's dreamt of it for many years, and now she's transitioning into that high school or whatever you call it. And she didn't have the funding for her to attend that school, but she just knew that was a school that she wanted to attend. So she procrastinated on putting in the application because she didn't have the funding, but she ended up doing it. And in the meantime, the school year had started and her daughter was not in school. Now you can imagine the pressure from family, from friends, from everyone around you. Well, why isn't she in school? She needs to be in school. You just need to get her into any school. So she applied for an outer area school because the school in her area didn't have a very good reputation. She didn't want to send her there. So she applied for the out of area school, and that got rejected. Okay, that might seem like something bad, but it was actually good. It's all part of the unfolding. And then amongst this, there was a lot of pressure, as I said, a lot of pressure from the outside. Why haven't you got her in school? All of this. And then she kept contacting the school. She was still taking action in the 3D, right? Still following, this is the school that I want. So she was following up with the school. She hadn't heard anything. They were waiting on references and all this amount of circumstances, right? And at the beginning of last week, she had contacted them again, and she was still waiting to hear back. Now, she was, as we all would, okay, we'd all probably be going through doubt, fear, what if I'm making the wrong decision? All of these thoughts were still coming up, right, in the human mind, as they do. And one day she just decided, okay, she was looking at another school. Okay, I'm going to have to do something because of the amount of pressure. She was looking at the paperwork and just staring at it. But something in her told her, I just can't do this. So she said to her daughter, look, let's just go for a drive and go out for lunch. So they went out, they had a nice lunch, they were shopping, they're laughing, just having a good time. And for some reason, she decided to check her phone. And boom, there was the email contacting her. Oh, I apologising. They thought the application was for next year, not this year. We need to get the process going as soon as possible. Can you come for an interview tomorrow? So that's how surrender and allowing works. What happens when you give up the struggle and just allow? It comes unexpectedly. So the action that she took, it was still an action, was totally unrelated to the manifestation. But what it does is when you step in to that allowing, and this is something that I've worked with her, is about what would you be doing if you're already that person, if you already had what you wanted. Okay, you would be doing that. You'd be out socializing, enjoying your life. That's when you're allowing things to come in. You're no longer forcing, struggling, resisting, fighting against. All of that is resistance. And the moment she stopped the struggle, it came. So this is a very key lesson for all of you. It doesn't mean that you don't take any action in the 3D. Yes, do the actions if it seems aligned, right? Of course, if she had never put the application in, she wouldn't have that. So that's part of the actions that were aligned. But what we learned from this was all of the struggle and all of the resistance and all of the fear was totally unnecessary. But of course, it didn't stop the manifestation. So if you're worried, that your fears and your doubts and your struggle is going to stop the manifestation. It won't. It still can appear the moment you let go of it. So I hope that is a very valuable lesson for you. And don't forget, if you're wanting to work with me for one-on-one coaching, because a lot of your circumstances need one-on-one help, just find the links in the description below and have a wonderful day.